I usually like to wait to post venting, ranting videos until I've had a minute to process it, it settles down. But I don't know what to do with the situation we're in. What is going on with doctors joining like a bigger practice? They still remain their own, doctor space, but they become a part of a bigger practice, and it involves call centers to contact the office. You no longer dial a specific number to reach an office directly. You can dial that number, but it reroutes to a call center now. So you're speaking to somebody who's not even in the same state as you, who has to type in a request to said doctor's office or calls them to leave a message so that they can call you or they can connect you. But you no longer have a direct way to speak to a nurse, to speak to billing, to speak to referrals, to speak to whatever. And it's infuriating because we are dealing with this with 3 different doctors for my mom. And yes, it's about her arthritis still. And we got a recommendation of a pain medication from my mom's case manager, who is a nurse. And we want to get a hold of the orthopedic doctor so that they can call the primary doctor, since they cannot agree on what to do with this pain management idea, as well as just to talk out what to do. But we're contacting 2 call centers and we're just leaving messages. They're sending in emails or texts to the doctor's offices saying, please contact so-and-so. And they don't, or they don't until after office hours. And there's no way to then communicate to other doctors because they're closed, or there's no way to get prescriptions in time because those specific sections of the doctor's office is closed. And then we contact them through the patient portal apps, and still nothing, even though they say that's the preferred way. And we use language such as urgent, emergency. It doesn't matter. Nobody contacts, nobody calls back. We began calling at 8 this morning, and it's a little after 3 now, and nothing. And we call every hour and a half to go, hey, what's going on? Why haven't we gotten a call? And I know we're not the only people on earth demanding these doctors' attention, but before call centers entered the chat, we got a hold of people. We got a hold of nurses. We got a hold of the departments we need. We got a hold of the doctor themselves, or a way to get a middleman to get to the doctor to get information. And short of driving to every single office to say, hey, we need some help, we need some information, what do? I can come up with solutions to nearly every problem, and I can't on this one. I don't know how to get a hold of doctors when there's a call center involved, now that we can no longer get to the office directly. So there is literally a blockade to care. There is a blockade to getting a hold of your doctor when there's call centers involved, because these doctors' offices are joining a mega practice that is throughout the entire country. We even had to deal with a call center to make an appointment for my mom's x-ray, because the company, the business, is all over the country. Multiple locations, and it's all through a call center. Or just a couple months ago, I was able to call the location directly. So if anybody knows how to get the care you need from a doctor when there is a call center involved, please share the tip, because it doesn't matter if we ask to speak to a nurse. It doesn't matter any type of urgent language we use. somehow the doctors aren't getting the communication, or they're disregarding it. They're getting it too late. One time my mom's neurologist got the message a week and a half later, and it was only because he pulled up the docket for the week and saw my mom had a telehealth that week. He saw it on a Monday to know she was telehealthing on like Friday, and then he saw the message a week and a half later. He didn't get any pings that there was a message left for him. I don't know what to do. So please, if you have any suggestions that don't involve going to the offices directly, because they're all over the place and we don't have time for that, please share your tips and tricks, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.